and I think it's, I mean, it's not perfect, but it finishes it off pretty nicely. So now let's go inside. All right, so here we are, and we're gonna. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there! Come on.
What? I got one for you. This one is empty. Have this one.
Yeah, go over there. Really? Seriously? So really?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing laying in my
I
van?
thought
I mean,
you were
I'm doing
doing
a van tour
somewhere
here.
else. I'm sorry.
Really?
I got
I'm
coffee.
doing a tour.
This
What do
one's
you
still good.
expect? You're supposed to be downstairs in your basement.
Yeah.
Oh, it's raining? So what?
I'll go.
All right, get out of here. Go. Yeah, go underneath. Go into your basement. Jeez. All right. So, where was I? Okay, the tour. All right. So let's start. Let's start over here, because this is one of the first things that I did after I did the floor. I did this dividing bulkhead right here, because before I did anything else, I wanted to make sure that nobody could see back here. So I did the bulkhead. You can see how I did it right there. You can see I put it together with, I had 2 pieces of plywood, 1/4 inch each, and in between, sandwiched in between, I had this 2 pieces of Polizio foam and the Reflectix. And then after I put one side together right up here on this piece of 3/4 wood that I have running across there, secured with 2 screws, one on that side, right into the metal. Then I secured the bulkhead to it on the other side, and then at the bottom, as you can see there, I secured it with the aluminum angle piece at the bottom. And then once I did that, I filled the gap with more insulation, and then I put this this piece there over it, and then I put a trim piece right here, and then I did the other side, and then I did the door, and the door I stained it with a different stain just for contrast. This stain I used on all the walls and ceiling, and then this stain I used on all the cabinets. And right over here I put these hooks so I can hang my coats and stuff like that, jackets, whatever I need. I'm thinking of changing these to the front, but I'm not certain yet if I'm going to do that. There's one of the lights that I installed. That one is a single. If you come over here, this is a double, and both this light and that light are on a light switch by the bed. This way, whenever I want light, I don't have to come all the way here to turn these on. I just flip the switch and I have light. Right above the door here, or next to the door but above the window frame there, I figured that I had room, since I had to duck down to get out anyway. I figured I had room to put this little cabinet in there. Okay, and it has these self-closing hinges, and they basically, it just closes itself like that. And I did that for two reasons. One, I had a few bucks that needed a home, so I have them there. And the other reason is just to hide the metal from the vent, that trim all the way around, because I have this plywood here for the ceiling, so that's hiding the ceiling, right? And then I had the plywood around the walls, and I have these cabinets, so that's hiding everything else. But this little section here was like empty, so I did that, and I can fit a couple things in there. I mean, it's not much, but I also have some of these wires going through there and hanging there, so that's what I have there. I have also two Vanair vent line vents. I have a video on that I did not long ago. If you want to look at them, you can see how I install these two vents. Alright, so those are the vents, and those are the cables that I have for power coming across from my electrical system. I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3. I got about 3 cables. So there's one for this light, there's one for that light, okay, there's and then there's one for that vent, and there's one for my cooler. So that should be more than that. Yeah, actually there's more in there. I have more cables behind there, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4. So each item, each vent or light or refrigerator is on its own cable. So she's a look at the door. I just used, maybe soon I'll put like some kind of latch over here so I can secure the door, right? Some kind of latch. But so far I haven't done that. I found that just by using this bungee, I have this container right here with stuff in it, things that I need. So I just put the bungee right there, and that holds the door. And then when I want to close it temporarily, when I drive, I do that. When I'm inside, and if the door just opens by itself, right, depending on the angle that I'm parked at, I just move this across like that, and that holds the door. It's no big deal. So coming on this side, right there, I have the remote meter for the TriStar charge controller. Over here on this side, I have another compartment, just like on the other side, and that is holding some of those cables, because I have a lot of the cables going through here, obviously. Some of them, as you can see there, I utilize the frame of the van. There's a gap there with those holes in there. You see those little holes, and I just pushed those 12-volt cables through those holes, coming across to the compartment where I have the fuse box. So I utilize this container for some papers and some stuff, and also to hide the metal frame. So like that, I think it looks really nice. Over here I have some books, right? I may put these books somewhere else, but I like to write, and these are mainly books about writing. I have one book in particular here. Where is it? That's probably funny. Actually, it's probably not on this side. It's probably on this side here. Here we go. See, I got this book for Van Jones. That's what he needs. So